get ready for the day routine. It's the intermediate. I always take longer than I think to on beginner one because I like to explain things as we go and take the time there. So I really have time, but I still wanted to do this today because we have got a wrap up for now on Friday and we're going to style next week. So I wanted to get in some body movement, the cool hip movements that you see in that dance. And we've touched on that before, but I want to go through that again. So at least something to keep in your head. So if you want to practice it, to add in, even if you don't do it today. So let's take a very quick warm up, planting your feet and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Just rigorous today. Breathing in and breathing out. And down, down, shoulders up, pushing down, shoulders up, pushing down, and then arms come up and down, shoulders up, pushing down, thumbs up and down, shoulders up, pushing down, up and down, shoulders up and down, go over and down, shoulders up and down, go down. Let's do our quick shoulder movements. They can be very small, but they can be quick. So we're going to start with 3 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. Just pause. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's my pattern when you're dancing. You can add shoulder movements in with isolations. And shaking your head side to side. Stop in the middle. This side. Side. Middle. Side. Middle. Other side. Side. Middle. 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 Side. And middle tilts. So your ears going to go to the shoulder. So breathe. Thank you, Tamara. You. Middle. And stretch. And here. And so I like to do nice and straight. First time is like that. Observing. And straighten up, shoulder forward, other shoulder, 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 shoulder. Coming down. So you're going to release a little bit and look at your shoulders in place and quick place, and your feet and legs in place. And it's just going to be your hips going from side to side. So yeah, to the side. So everything's still facing forward. Everything swing from side to side. Just your whole body here. Whole body, not just your hips. It's this wrong word. It's like someone's pulling your hip to the side. We're going to do the same thing, and we're going to go dip down in the middle like we're making a smile. And up to the side. And up to the side. Whole body moving. Shoulders stay in place. This is going to be our hip movement in our dance. And to me and next month I want you to tighten this middle part. We got tightening it and curling it. Tighten this part and down. And tighten that little part. All right, a little bit of your skins. We're going to shift our weight onto this leg. to the side, stretch. Go. And come back. Should I pronounce that?
Sweet.
All right. So now let's nice. Hang on something for balance here. Push your head straight and the right leg is stretched. So depending on your body type, how long you've been doing this, it's maybe at different distances. So yeah, I'm doing this a lot of times. No, I haven't been for balance. Legs. Your weight's going back to feel stretch there. Up again. Keeping that one back. I want you to push down into the ground with both your feet and shift that weight onto your front leg. Pushing the ground is the foot. Just pushing forward. And back. And up. And like that. Footwork is going to ankle up to. And back. Switch place. And back. And stretch. Just now, stretching here. Maybe keep it right there. And then move it back a little bit. Pushing it down to the ground. So you're not pushing it back, you're pushing it straight into the ground. Yourself up. And pushing the ground. And pushing the ground. Back. And pushing the ground. Okay, so let's just give a knee bend. So I'm going to put it in front, try to keep it square. And we're just going to go up and down. But this time, instead of stretching back, you should just concentrate on pushing the ground with your knee. That's to make sure that it's moving. And we'll do our body. So we have talked about this before, but it's something that does take time for it to feel natural. So we talked about how our body weight shifts with our legs. So it's not our legs moving and then our body chasing it. It's everything is moving together. So my body's going straight over that leg that I'm stepping on. So why don't you step small? Nice try. Thank you. So stepping over the feet. Whole body. And then let's shift this way because you want to free up this one. Whole body's going to move. So that's basic and tapping. Whole body together. Whole body and tapping. So if you want to elevate it a little bit. So it's again, it's like you're forgetting, leaving something behind, forgetting this. So your upper body is going to go right over your leg that's stepping. So that's going to be your movement. It's like you're almost like you're stepping down. So I thank you, said Kia. Hip movement is going over my foot. And then I'm going to step onto this foot. And it's going to swing the other direction, like the exercise did. And it's going to swing the other direction to step on this leg. And then we'll step on this foot again. So we're just going to go over. It goes to the opposite side. And here it's just going to be a little swing because I'm going to be tapping my foot. But you can tap your foot straight into the ground. But you lift up your little. And then go to the other side. So your ribcage on your foot. And it's going to swing. This foot is going to come in. And again, my ribcage is over this leg. And Okay, just go over this foot. Little swing, because we're gonna stay here at the foot, and straight into the ground. And cage over, cage over, cage over, and stay here. And cage together. Your cage. So that is, it's not really hip movement, but it's little deceiving when you see people doing it. It looks like they're moving their hips. It's not, it's this whole lower body moving. And that's what gives your Latin social dance its flavor, is that you've got this movement going on. And we can use that salsa, if you're a salsa dancer. It's the same thing. You're putting your weight right over your leg and moving your behind. And then thing about where I live, weather forecast, the weather. I'm gonna go with the weather, just like I think most of us do. But I don't think that here because I find that the people are very friendly. I mean, the people are all different, but I don't know. It's maybe people tend to think it's because it is so nice most of the time. People drive a little bit crazy down here, and yet they will stop for wildlife and all that. Or for you if you're helping wildlife, which was one of my first experiences here, so that was super nice. I think to turn a lot of the road was a big guy. Gosh, I was like, I've never seen anything like that before. Totally. And like 4 lanes of traffic just stopped and hit it. I drove on the side, put them down, and got back in my car. Everybody waited. I was like, wow. That was during my rush hour, so I thought, this is amazing. This is a nice place to be. Okay, so going to do a review of everything we learned so far. And on Friday, we're just going to dance, and then the next week, we're going to move on to styles. So stay tuned for that. So today, I'm going to be facing you. So we've been starting on the left leg. I'm going to start on the right because I'm going to mirror you today. But you can really start with either leg. If you're going to be in a social situation, if that's your goal, if you want to lead, you want to be starting on your left. If you want to follow, this will be starting on your right. Always practice both so you can lead or follow. So we've been doing our basic. If you want, you can try and add the hips in, but that's something that does take time. So don't necessarily worry about it now. Just something to practice, to think about, and as you're on. You also had done previously. Step from foot to flex. Let me get a little bit. Okay, so bachata basic is step together, step and tap, go the other step together, step and tap. And that's our basic. So we'll play that movement. And we'll add some words to it. Together, step and tap, step together, step and tap. I'm going to come up with sounds, so don't worry. You have to remember it. Going forward and back. Step, 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 then tap. This is the same movement, except I'm making a little backwards. They would hit behind. So my body is still staying over here with the foot I'm stepping. Step, step, then tap, then step, step, and tap. Then we're done step, tap. So if you want to see any of this, go to the end of any of the lines. We have a breakdown of all of these steps. So it's all there. And for bachata, we're done the weight shift, going from leg to leg. So this weight shift, if you want to make it quick, you're pushing us straight into the ground as we move forward. Grab and grab us like here. Your body from foot to foot. And you can sit in if you want. And do some arms. So as we're doing step tap and roll of our arms. One down. This is what we've done since merengue. And we're going to do double arm elastics. And we've done our turns. So bring whether you're right or left. The turns, remember the important thing is this is a stepping turn. It's not a pivot turn. If you're going to pivot, you give it between on the leg and stepping here. But you would have to catch the music then. I like stepping turns. They're very stable. They're good in a social situation or improvisation because you're going to be right in the step, 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 and tap. Keeping this square. You don't want to have to chase your leg. It's the same thing that your body's going right over your leg and you're keeping your square, square. Step, step, step. So keep it small. And if you're left turn, you're going right, just do it again. Step, 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 and tap, and then you finish out your basic. And if you're left turn, you do the first half of your basic. Step, 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 and tap. And let's do that with the music. And we'll just dance and we'll talk about the next step. So, and get ready for your voice. And be smart about Thank you so much for being here, for traveling this road together, exploring each other on this journey. Check us out on the platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and so forth. And thank you very much again for liking and subscribing. That helps us out so, so much. So much guys. I will see you all on Friday for last pajama for now. And I'm wishing you a wonderful day and sending love, good vibes to you. Bye bye.